Since the addition of master tempo, DJs have found new freedom in using their pitch in more extreme ways. But is that a good thing? Let's talk about that right now. Hey guys, welcome to Share the Knowledge. I'm DJ TLM representing DJcity out here in Amsterdam, and today I want to talk about using pitch, and especially DJs who use pitch in an extreme manner. Now, since the introduction of master tempo, we do experience a lot more freedom when it comes to using pitch. Back in the days when we were playing with real vinyl, you could easily tell if you were playing a track too fast or too slow. If you adjust the pitch, it would not just change the tempo, but you could tell because it would change the pitch of the melody, the vocals, everything would start to sound differently. So we had these unwritten rules that you would not speed it up too much and definitely not slow it down too much because the track would just not sound the same. Now again, since the introduction of master tempo, you can change the tempo, but the pitch will stay the same. So we have a lot more freedom. You can now go to +6 or +8 and it will sound the same when it comes to the pitch. But you do have to realize that you are affecting the vibe of a track if you change the tempo drastically. So for instance, if you make a track, let's say you're a producer, you make a track, you have a certain vibe in mind, a certain tempo will go with that vibe. So if I make a track and 92 BPM seems to be the perfect tempo to get a certain swing into those drums that will give it the vibe that I'm looking for. If we as DJs now take that track, put on master tempo, and we take it up +12, it might sound the same when it comes to the melody, but the drums will definitely not have that same swing, that same vibe as the original track. Now, I'm not saying that it's always a bad thing. I've definitely taken advantage of master tempo, and for certain transitions, I'll take a track to -4 or 5, something I would never do before master tempo, just to make a transition. But in this case, I'm just talking about the actual transition. Right after that transition, I will slowly bring that tempo a little bit back towards the original tempo. It might still be at -2 or -1, but not as extreme. Same when it comes to using +10, 12 or more. It could work for certain transitions, but I would not want to hear a certain track play at that tempo because to my ears, I can tell that it's not sounding right. Even if that pitch is still the same, it's not the same track anymore. Now, of course, when it comes to people, the average person in the crowd might not even notice that you're doing this. But as a DJ, we do have the responsibility to maintain a certain standard, a certain level, and we should be aware of what we're doing to a track, how we're affecting the vibe of a track when we start to use pitch in these extreme fashions. So I understand how master tempo can help you out. I've used it, but also keep in mind that you don't have to mix everything. So if two tracks are just too far apart when it comes to their tempo, don't just use master tempo and take it up to +50 to make that transition. You could also just bring it in on the one. There are plenty of tricks how you can make a transition between two tracks without actually mixing. So be as creative as you can be, and yes, master tempo can truly help you out to do some things that you couldn't do before, but just be aware of what you're doing to a track, how you're affecting it, and try to maintain a certain standard, a certain level, and a certain respect for the original material. So my question to you would be, are you paying any attention to how pitch affects your tracks? Or do you just have your master tempo on and take it to +50 if that will help you to make your transition? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and share the video and subscribe to DJcity if you haven't done so already so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Once again, I'm DJ TLM. Thanks for watching.